You better get to Emerson. This guy got to go walk his dogs. He probably got snacks and string cheese and all that other shit available. He's probably got the wife getting ready to yell at him for doing the show and everything else. So we better get to Emerson quick.
The birthday boy is coming on.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Hey, fuckers. Look at this. Look at this. You were talking about shitting your pants.
Yeah.
You know how you stop shitting your pants? You eat a lot of cheese.
I had to bring the cheese because the kid took all the string cheese to lunch, so I brought cheese myself.
What are we doing?
Let's go, baby.
This show is out of control today. This is absolutely out of control.
Okay, so are you guys aren't string cheese peelers, right? Like nobody here is 5. Like we're grown adults.
It really depends on how much time I've got.
What?
If I got to just rip it down, I'm biting them whole. But if I got time, sometimes I'll pull it down. Sure.
Oh, we never have time, bro. Come on, man.
You don't
peel it like an adult. No, you don't peel it. That's what you do when you're like 5, 6, 7. Now,
I like it long and slow and take my time.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. You like it long and slow.
Long and slow. Warm it up. Take your time. You guys just want to bite it right off. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Buddy, long and slow. It's a piece of cheese.
Man, make it last.
We're trying to make love. You're trying to make love, little string cheese. Yeah, you like
That's
that?
what you do to the string cheese.
Grow up. Grow up, Dave.
Come on. You're going to come on and tell me about Boston.
You know what? Hey.
Oh, my God.
Julian Edlow just passed you.
Oh, no.
Just passed you in my ratings.
No.
All right? I've seen him suck down some cheese sticks in our cabin.
That is some bull caca right there.
Poor Julian. He never here to defend himself.
What have you guys been up to?
Dave, Emerson jumps to come on the show.
Dave took a tour.
Asked Julian to come on. He's busy all the time.
Yeah.
South Shore people, it's how they are.
I've seen him once this week. He hardly did shit. He stole a bunch of snacks from work. And then he fucking left. We shot a little commercial for ESPN that'll air tonight. It'll air tonight before the Celtics 76ers game.
Nice. Very cool.
And then he just got the hell out of there.
Did you give out a side on the commercial? What did you do? Did you give out a side?
No, I let Julian do that so people can't get pissed at me. You don't want to listen to my fucking picks. I say, hey, Jules, what's a leg you would consider building around?
Right.
If you're going to build a no sweat same game parlay, okay? And then he goes off and talks about it. And don't ask me what he said because I wasn't paying attention.
it's like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah, dude. I know I give him shit. I like him for the most part. But yeah, he starts talking.
For the most part. Yeah.
He has been on fire lately. Whatever he is saying, though, in terms of dishing out picks, I would listen to him. Like, seriously, listen to him.
Well, yeah, because it's been bet the favorite. You just bet the points and then take the dog on the money line. Like, it keeps happening.
But, I mean, like, you really see Boston losing a third straight game as a favorite?
No.
I don't either, Matt.
No.
Like, I don't either, dude.
I'm not a
homer, and you guys were talking about
I'll tell you though,
I'm a Florida guy.
I'm not in on Game 7 though. I mean, I think they win Game 6, but I'm not in that they win Game 7. Like, I don't think they win tonight to win the series. I'm not in on that. I can easily see them losing in Game 7 at home.
I totally agree with you on that one because there's been just multiple moments throughout the series where you're like, what the fuck, guys? Like, have some like fucking passion, some fire in your ass. Shove something up there that gets you absolutely to the nuclear level and make some fucking shots. And now Horford, if you can't make a 3, stop fucking shooting.
Stop shooting. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But they need like the supporting cast. Like you're gonna have Brown, you're gonna have Tatum, get theirs tonight. But fuck, who else is gonna show up?
Right. I mean, I think it has to be, to me, Horford's got to be a guy. He's got to be his stretch. He has to stretch the defense, and they've got to not turn the basketball over. Got to play up tempo and hit the open shots. They had so many open shots. That was like literally the make or miss game last. Philly just said, you can't hit shots. Go ahead. Keep shooting because you guys can't hit it. We can. And then, Boston gets run. What though on the ground though? Because Dave toured Draftkings yesterday, so we'll get to that in a second.
Oh yes, I need to hear about that.
Have no string trees there.
No string trees.
I've been told there's string trees there. I have
there were
a
snacks,
source.
Dave.
I have my source JP in the Vegas office. It says we got a lot of string cheese here, so you probably weren't looking in the appropriate spot.
Oh,
they only let
you got to speed it up.
Yeah. What's the feeling in the city right now? How, if they lose this game, is it like catastrophic anger, or is
absolutely
just like, okay?
Because majority of people who I work with at Draftkings are from here, Maddie.
Yeah,
and they're already miserable. They're already out on tonight. They have zero faith. But that's how this city is.
Yeah.
It's very
it's
very doom and gloom. It's very fucking doom and gloom. When these guys are not playing great, it's like, holy shit, the world's ending.
Yeah.
We're in the ninth circle of hell. And then if they win, it's like, no one can fucking touch us.
Of course. Right. No, it's brutal. I'm with you. It's one of the worst things about New England people. It's the Puritan nature. It's what the people from England, it's what the church did to everybody. Brought them over. We hate ourselves. We're miserable all the time until we get way, way, way too cocky. And then it's really tough to survive when you get to that point. Unfortunately for the world, the Patriots just kept on winning. So the cockiness kept on going ding, ding, ding. It just kept on climbing because the Patriots just kept on winning and not losing. And so we never had that fall from grace. And then the Red Sox won, and then the Bruins won, and then the Celtics won. And it was just
everyone was fucking winning.
Yes.
Everyone was winning.
Everyone. And then the world just became,
hold on. Time. Hold on.
What's going on? What's going on? And what's up with that hat you're wearing today?
I'm trying. This is my umpire hat. I came on. I didn't want to. I got the Phoenix stuff
Angel
on.
Hernandez. That's bullshit. Is that like your Angel Hernandez jersey?
Yeah. No. This is my son's stock. I got son's hats for the rest of the show. You're from Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah.
The NFL schedule release is
the London of America.
Right. Exactly.
Seriously.
Why are they trying so hard, Lotzia, to get this team out of Jacksonville and put them over in London? What the hell is going on? As a Jacksonville person from there, what's the area code of Jacksonville, by the way? What was the area?
904, baby. 904.
904. Okay. What the hell's going on with this team? They can actually win a division, but they got to send them on back-to-back weeks. What is going on?
I know. Well, they agreed a couple years ago. To start playing 2 games there. And that's more. And I think the agreement was as long as they both were not home games. Now, don't quote me on that. But Shad Khan obviously has a connection over there with in the Premier League with Fulham. So he's a guy. I think wasn't there just a new stadium or something that he built? Anywho,
in Tottenham. Right.
And that's I think where they're going to be playing. So they're going to have
one of the 2 games. They're playing Wembley Stadium, the first one against the Falcons, and then Tottenham's Hotspur Stadium against the Bills.
Right. Yeah.
So it's
the Bills game is technically a home game according to the schedule that's out right now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think the Bills are home for that one, and I think the Jags are home for the Falcons one.
Okay. It's a home game. They lost a home game.
Yeah. I'm more concerned about one of the interviews that the mayor of Jacksonville did recently, and we're talking about doing some major renovations to that stadium in Jacksonville. We're going to make it a lot like, if you've ever been to the one down in Miami, they have like the canopies and shit. I think they're aiming to do that, but the team wouldn't reportedly be able to play in the fucking stadium for like 2 years. And some are like, okay. So what the hell do you do there? Orlando's rumored. Gainesville.
Why couldn't you just renovate it during the off season? Like they did that to Gillette.
Right. Yeah, and that's what they did with Miami too.
Yeah. You don't need to shut it down for 2 years. That's ridiculous.
It seems a little fishy. I'm not quite sure if the city's still battling like with Khan about how much each side's going to pay and all that shit. But then it's like, I hate seeing the rumors about, this could be like when the team or when Roger Goodell says, hey, let's test this, putting a fucking team over there like permanently or playing more than 2 games, like 2 weeks in a row. I don't know, dude. The Jags are America's team. That's the division of the working man. Shit's never easy, but they rise to the top. Okay.
But I have you guys winning the division, though. This is what's so annoying because the Bills game is a measuring stick. And you got to throw these games in London out the window. I would love to see where the Jags are at that point in the year in October, where we played a couple of weeks. We kind of figuring out who everybody is. And now you got the team, one of the odds-on picks, favorites to win the AFC.
Yeah.
And you can't even use it as anything because it doesn't matter because it's a game in London.
Buddy, I was living wild recently and threw a little Super Bowl future on Trevor Lawrence.
It's not insane.
What?
No, it's not. It's
not.
not.
What are you going to say, Dave? Say it.
It's not insane. I don't think it's insane at all. I don't think he's nuts. I really don't. Trevor Lawrence could have a monster
Super Bowl in Jacksonville.
Why not?
This can't be.
It won't be in Jacksonville.
It'll be here.
Bud. We've done that before.
It'll be here. Could you imagine the Jaguars in Vegas?
I'm going to be in your living room, Dave. We've already talked about this. I'm staying on your couch, and you're going to be wandering around naked, walking through your living room, going to your fridge, eating shredded cheese out of the bag, and I'm going to be like, "Here, bro, just take one of these."
The kids are going to love you. Actually, yeah. My mother-in-law, she's going to be wondering, who is this Emerson guy, and why does he eat all the string cheese? But
wait, your mother-in-law lives with you?
Yes, I got a full house. Wife,
they have
three daughters.
They have a next gen house.
Yeah, next gen house. So they're on the other side, but they're here all the time.
They have an apartment
father
in the house.
I was that huge snowstorm in Buffalo on Christmas. We were fucking snowed in with my in-laws, my wife and I, and my in-laws for 4 days, bro. All right, I've seen some shit. And I wouldn't wish that. I wouldn't wish that on Julian Edlow. I wouldn't wish that on my worst fucking enemy, dude. I'm serious. That was a struggle, bro. That was a challenge. And you know what?
You came out alive.
I came out alive, rose above that shit.
Yep.
And I'm a stronger dude because of it.
Boy. Yeah.
Woo! That's why you were so crazy in Arizona. That was your first trip out away from all of that.
I made some bad decisions out there, but we had a good time. We had a really good time, and I enjoyed joining the show with you two when we were out.
Legendary appearance. It was. The brigade has become all big Emerson Lotzia fans. They love it. They
can I just say, I would like. Sorry to cut you off, Maddie, but the BVB brigade, is one of the most elite, supporting groups.
Yes.
Of a pod of a fucking team, whatever.
Yeah.
These dudes and dudettes in the chat and even on Twitter, I've started connecting with more of them. What fuck? It sounds crazy. Good people, fun people.
Yes.
Like to have a good fucking time. Yes. And I'm like, I could party with every single one of them.
That's what we say all the time. We have friends. We have friends everywhere.
Are you guys gonna do a big ass BVB brigade party somewhere? I want in. I'm dead serious. I want in.
We're going to start it in June. Okay, we got something we're going to announce in June here in a little bit. But we have the Super Bowl here and we have F1 here.
Okay.
So we have 2 events that are coming that are going to be elite level craziness that I don't know much about F1. I watched the Miami race and I was like, I can't believe this is coming here. Yeah. But the partying is going to be on another level. The money and the parties are going to be psychotic for F1.
Seen special packages are a bajillion.
It's ridiculous.
They're sold out. $1,000 a ticket is already sold out.
Listen, we had talked about making plans to come to Boston for the Stanley Cup, and those plans were completely
blown up. Yes.
How disappointing was that for you too? As a Boston dude.
I mean, again,
that was not brutal, dude.
It stinks. It hurts, but there's nothing that's really gonna. I'm no longer in the 80s. If that happens in the 80s, it's a far different reaction because we finally had something that was going to be successful and good, and we had never seen winning outside of the Celtics.
Yeah.
Now that after in the wake of the 90s, 80s, and 10s of what has happened, I mean, I've only seen 1 cup in my life. I would love to see another one. That would be great.
It's one of the biggest travesties in mankind history that this core has just 1 cup.
Correct.
I mean, there's no way what happened last week or whatever it was 2 weeks ago stung as much as Game 7 on your fucking home ice against the St. Louis Blues, 4 or 5
that was awful. I mean, losing in the finals is way more painful. I mean, I just said to Dave on the show, I would rather lose in the first round than lose a Game 7 in the Cup finals at home.
Yeah.
Don't take me to the brink and break my heart. Break my heart early. Let me get it out of the way and go, okay, it's not happening this year, on to next year type of situation. And look, I would love to see the guys come back, but Bergeron most likely is not coming back. Krejci most likely is not coming back.
Yeah, I mean, Krejci at least said he's not doing the league across the seas, or where's he from?
Right, yeah, he's from
Sweden
or something.
Yeah. Okay,
it was
great area of the world over there.
Right, wherever he's going to play, he played that 1 year. He's not doing that, so he may stick around. Yeah. But do you think Bergeron plays? I mean, he keeps on saying, "I'll make a decision later."
maybe aren't they in like cap hell too?
They are.
they've got some serious decisions to make, and so will the Celtics. Like if their season here like ends tonight, but I think he may give it another go.
It would be great.
Yeah,
because everyone comes back then. I mean, it's just
like a farewell season, but let it be known. Say, hey, yo, I'm coming back, because then the boys are like, yo, we're fucking behind you.
That's
right. The city's behind you. The energy in this town.
The thing is that next year is going to be about one thing and one thing only. And that the difference is that this year, a lot of us, including me, got caught up in the record. And it was like, man, could they set the record? Could they win the most games? Next year, people won't care if they pull a LeBron and they're the 6th seed. Like they won't care. It'll be one goal and one thing only. It's the cup, and that's all that matters. And fuck the regular season. I don't care if Bergeron plays 2 games. Yes. In the playoffs, we're good. So that's why I think he might come back, because they could give him essentially like a part-time schedule to get ready for the playoffs and then play in the postseason.
Yeah, because I don't know. Like, do you now look at that regular season and you're like, man, greatest regular season in the sports history?
I can't appreciate it now, right?
I think it's something. It's something, but it's 07. It's the Patriots, right? It's the same exact thing. The Patriots were the first team ever to go 18-0.
Fair.
It's great.
Always
they went 18-1.
Back to the Patriots on it.
Well, it's the same thing though. Like people from New England recognize that Patriots season because it changed everything. Everyone was going defense. Patriots went full on offense, broke every fucking record in the league, and lost to the Giants.
That was absolutely like sexy as shit.
Yeah,
that was phenomenal.
Everyone was like, Randy Moss was just Brady.
Must see fucking TV.
Yeah, it was so fun. Great. So I think we all look back on this Bruins team and go, that's the same thing. We love it. We appreciate the ride. It was fun, but the ultimate goal wasn't achieved. Now the Patriots were able to do a bunch of more rings after that. So if the Bruins win a cup the next year, then it's the 03-04 Red Sox. You're heartbroken 03, you won it in 04. Win it next year, everything is forgiven for this
Everything's
season.
forgotten about.
For now.
Fair enough. All right. Last one for me.
Okay.
Before I throw it back to Matt and we get you out of here. The brigade is literally hitting the follow button at Emerson Lotzia right now.
I love it. Let's go, squad. Come on.
Because let's go. How did we not know who he was before? Now
I love to interact too. I was just talking shit, Matt. Yeah. I was just a couple of them chimed in too. I was talking mad shit over this Falco Canine place around here.
Yes.
Dude,
I saw.
Absolute piece of shit human being who's being accused of abusing dogs at this dog training center. I'm so fucking fired up about it.
You're mad. I saw that on the Twitter.
It's really angry about it because we almost dropped our dogs off there like a couple of years ago. And in the night before, a friend called, said, hey, have you heard about these accusations there? Anyway, I'm not diving into that.
No.
That's what you're going to see me fired up about right now on Twitter, Pete.
Listen, you're fired up, period, which is great. You always bring the emotion and energy and things like that. But people like to kind of besmirch people from Florida for a lot of things. And guys like Julian say that you're one of the biggest frauds and all these other things.
Yeah. I love it. He also calls me homeless.
But the Florida Panthers are one game away from eliminating the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
And I had to ask somebody who was born and raised in Florida, from Florida.
They don't care.
Are there real hockey fans in Florida? It's weird. Like, seriously.
But you know what, dude? Like,
close.
Before it was the same when the Thrashers used to be in Atlanta. Down in the South, bro, especially Florida. I mean, Georgia, Alabama, like everyone watching us, it's fucking college football. Like,
especially where you're from. You're from all in college football.
Yeah, dude. Like there are times if your NFL team sucks, people start like tuning out. People stop showing up because they go all in on fucking Saturdays because you have some of the best teams in the country down there. Like
and
UCF,
talent, high school talent comes out of there.
Yeah,
recruiting. You're really in the cross section
of college.
Yeah, I went to UCF there in Orlando, future home of the Jaguars for 2 years.
No, that's possible. But he's from where he's from, Dave, is Florida. Georgia and Alabama,
dude. I'm basically like southern Georgia.
Yeah, it's all the big fights. So that's why the cocktail party went to Jacksonville.
You got to look at a map and you'll see there's a lot more out there to discover about this. It's a fucked up state, dude. It really is. Why do you think I am the way that I am?
I drove through it and I had to stop for gas at a place just over the Georgia border into Florida.
Oh, and dude, someone probably tried to sell you crack.
The guy could must have smelled that I was from not these parts. And when I went up,
did he tell you had a pretty mouth?
Oh, I was like, I said, I think I said I need 40 in gas on this. And he said, y'all not from around here, are you? And I was like, no. And he goes,
bro.
Okay. And he like stared at me and I looked down at the register and there was pickled pig's feet in a jar. like this is
normal.
what you like.
That's
in the
normal.
Real world,
Yes.
you get gum or you get Snickers bars or something.
No.
They had pickles pig's feet.
I told you this when I moved to Alabama. The fact that they eat full meals in gas stations freaked the fuck out of me until I lived there for 5 years.
I ran out of there and said, "We gotta go."
There's a great southern gas station though, Buc-ee's. I don't know, like if you guys have it like, out west. But like they have some of the best fucking brisket and pulled pork in Florida. Like, and I usually will shit on some people who really commit to eating at a gas station like every day. But when I'm in town, I have to go to Buc-ee's and I have to get like some pulled pork or something, dude.
Oh yeah,
really
Buc-ee's,
good.
It's a huge truck area, but it normally has a gigantic in the center of it has like a whole 5 or 6 restaurants, and normally it's a good barbecue joint in there.
Yeah, because it's like my first time when I was in Pittsburgh, they were like, you got to eat at what is it, Sheets? And then
Sheets is a big deal,
dude. Amazing.
Top shelf.
Yes, that's what it's like. That's what Buc-ee's is like. Like that's where we should do like the BVB brigade, like pregame. We should all go there, be sitting on the hood of our cars, smashing and mashing fucking. Why am I holding all these string cheeses in my hand?
You could get string cheese in there. Have you ever been to a come and go?
No.
It's a Midwest version of Buc-ee's.
Okay, no, I've been to a different one, but not to that
Come and go. They spell it with a K. Come and go. I didn't know about this either, Emerson. I had no idea.
Okay, so Addison just said in the chat, come and go.
See?
Really nice restrooms, which is a big deal, Addison. That's a big deal to me. And Buc-ee's, despite serving up all that saucy barbecue, does have clean, nice, fresh smelling.
They have to, and they have showers too. So you want to shower, you can shower. You can shower too. So.
Yes, dude. It's a truck stop.
What are you doing down there?
It's a truck stop, bro. And then you go in. You got the condom machines, like the lotion machines, anything you want for like a quarter. You put it in there, you get whatever you want, anything you want.
Choose your own adventure. All right, Emerson, you're the best, man. Thank you for coming on. We'll do this again soon. All right.
All right, I love you guys.
Emerson Lotzia from Draftkings joining us here.